might as well do a trailer Tuesdays. So this is my 20-foot Dressin custom trailers, Del Rapids, South Dakota. I believe it's a 2000 or 2001. I bought it from a gentleman who moved from Michigan down to Charleston. 7,000 pound capacity. It's got two 3,500 pound axles on it. I've been debating on swapping them out for two 5,000s. The trailer's built well enough to take 5,000 pound axles. So I put LED lights on it. It needs to be rewired. I plan to cut the little ramp holders off underneath because I'm always bashing them on stuff, and the deck's going bad. So I plan to redeck it, and I'm going to go ahead and put rails in the deck so I can put small light rail vehicles on here to carry them around when I need to. But the video today is going to be I'm installing a receiver to put this so I can use this winch on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a notch in this pipe and sit this down inside the pipe basically and weld all the way around it, and then I'll weld a tab from down there to the top here. Does that kill a little bit of deck space? Maybe. It's 18 feet with a 2-foot dovetail. It's a 20-foot trailer. But with this winch on here and then being able to power it off my plug that I eventually put on the back of the truck, I'll be able to winch anything onto this trailer. I might put permanent ramps just because the ramps that come on and off are such a pain in the butt. And like I said, the holders back there get smashed and stuff going over steep hills and stuff. So but I'm gonna cut into this, like I said, and I'm gonna set this down inside the pipe and weld it. This is pretty heavy wall pipe here. I'm not planning to pull like 12,000 pounds, you know. Even if you're pulling an 8,000 pound pickup, rolling resistance, you know, you might only be moving 2,000 pounds, if that. So yeah, so my plan is to use the bandsaw, cut down into the pipe this way as deep as I want, and I'll use my cut-off wheel to cut in between on both ends, and set that baby down in there, clean it all up, and weld it in. get the... Look at that. Oh, see, I cut too far in the front. That's okay. I can cut some more out of the back. Just go down some. Much better. Now I'll get a level and make sure that that's in there good. But so far it looks pretty good. It doesn't have to be perfect. Again, we're just trying to winch something on here. The cable can make up for any slight misalignment, but you still want to get it about as straight and even as possible. So I may have to grind down a little here and grind down a little on this end. Yeah, see, this one goes like this and that one goes like that. That's because of the way I'm standing. I'm naturally trying to tilt this instead of keep it flat, but nothing I can't clean up with a grinder real quick. Alright, so I think I got it pretty straight and level. I mean, it's sitting in there right now without even touching it or holding on to it. So I'm going to clean all this up, clean up on the tube, and then break the welder out and weld this thing down. We'll put the winch in it and see how it does. Like I said, I'd like to run a flat bar from here to the underside, this lip here. So I'll get cracking on that. Okay, got it all nice and cleaned up. Used a, I think it's an 80 grit flapper wheel, my 40 grit flapper wheel, my go-to cleanup. MIG welding, you should clean it up real nice. It's easy. And then even though this was brand new, you still want to clean the mill scale off of it. You can see where it's shiny and then where it's dark. So I've cleaned it up where I plan to weld to. So get the welder started up and get cracking. I just tack welded it in place, so I make sure everything's lined up the way I want it. That looks pretty good to me. I'll tack it in the opposite corner now. Now it shouldn't go anywhere as I weld it, because a lot of times when you're welding on there, the heat will make it rotate. So there you go. Got some, maybe too good penetration on there. Turn the heat down some. So my problem is my cord is only so long, so I can't actually reach the other side. So I'll need to weld this side, then flip the trailer around. But it looks good so far. And that winch will slip right in there, plenty of room to put the pin in. Like I said, I'm going to go from here up to here. And then depending on how it acts when I'm pulling, I may run something from here, a brace from here to here. But I think, I mean, that's pretty thick pipe. So I think it's going to hold up just fine. It's solid welded on the ends. Again, it's not going to be suspending 12,500 pounds from that, you know. So it should do just fine. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and finish welding her up, and I'll get back with you in a minute.